Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me here at CreatiVets in Nashville on this January weekend.
I'm happy to be here.
Can you start by introducing yourself and telling me a little bit about your military service?
My name's Jim Kennedy. I live in Bartlett, Tennessee. I served 4 years in the United States Navy on two different destroyers. Went to Vietnam on both of them, and that's about it.
I bet you got to see a lot of night sky from those ships.
Oh, that's what really when CreatiVets took me to McDonald's Observatory for astrophotography, all of that sky came back, and that's what really burned me into shooting the stars now. Yeah, when you're at sea on a Navy ship, there are no lights at night. You see every star in the sky.
And astrophotography, that is such a unique word. Can you tell me what that means and what your trip was like?
When I was invited to go to McDonald's Observatory, I had no idea what it was really going to be about, what it was going to be like. Just a bunch of vets, and we got out there and they started showing us about the sky at night. You could literally see the core of the Milky Way with your naked eye. I've never seen that. It just captured me right there on that spot. And from that point on, they taught us how to not only photograph it, but edit the photographs as well. And I took that home and ran with it. And today I photograph deep space, broad space, the Andromeda Galaxy, nebulas, you name it.
Wow, so you're quite an enthusiast.
Yeah.
Now, what's in your camera collection? What do you use to see and photograph these night sky scenes?
Well, I have 3 different telescopes. One's a red dot 51. That's for wide areas, a lot of stars. Then I have 2 smart scopes. One is for planetary and broad sky shots. The other one is for deep space, the nebulas, the faraway planets, 8,000 light years away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a long trip.
So it sounds like you could teach this class now.
I don't know about that, but I love doing it. I love doing it. I do teach in Memphis, at the Memphis main hospital there. Volunteer with rec therapy to teach vets photography.
Now, astrophotography isn't the only CreatiVets program you've been a part of.
Right.
What else have you done with CreatiVets?
The first program they took me to, literally changed my life.
Okay.
It took arts, the music, everything from ceramics to woodwork to welding to painting, all of that. They got us involved in all of that, and I never would have dreamed that art could be healing. But my last tour, I almost didn't come home. We were in North Vietnam without permission on a special mission, and took enemy rounds awfully close. But that's enough of that. CreatiVets in Chicago allowed me to create a piece of art that took me back there safely.
Okay.
They put me in a room by myself. These people are incredible. They put me in a room by myself, gave me all of this art material, turned me loose, just said, dream, Jim, put it out there. And I did, and it helped me face that situation and deal with it finally.
Yeah.
So.
And you have found other art modalities, even today is a new one. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing today with CreatiVets?
Yeah, we're learning how to do video interviews of vets and let them talk about their stories, let them have an outlet for this, which is incredible by itself. And I'm going to take that back because I volunteer with the rec therapy group there in Memphis. I've been doing that now for about 8 years, teaching photography, taking vets out on field trips. I work with the park rangers there in 2 of the parks in Memphis. And they'll take them out on pontoon boats on the lakes for free. They don't charge us anything. They love working with the vets. And I'm going to take this back now and learn and practice doing these interviews with vets there, and hopefully be able to send Kyle and CreatiVets some models of what we did, and maybe get to come up here and teach once or twice. That'd be fabulous.
Thank you for taking the things that you're learning, taking those to other parts of the country and sharing that with veterans. I think all veterans need outlets like this. We just don't know how to get started sometimes.
We don't know how to ask. And many times it's just somebody asking us, you know, giving us the opportunity to get this pain out in a positive way. And I'm going to smile because CreatiVets is, I can't say enough good about them. Richard and Kyle and Seth and these guys are just, they go overboard to help us, to give us this outlet. They ought to get everything they deserve, because they don't do it for that. They do it for us.
Thank you for sharing your story with us. It definitely has impacted us in the room. It will impact others, and that's a brave thing that you're doing by sharing your experience and taking this back to others.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity. This is the day that event happened.
Tell us about the art piece.
The art piece is the cutaway of the fire room I was in charge of during the mission called Operation Pocket Money. It was to go in and mine Haiphong Harbor to keep the North Viet Cong from being able to bring weapons. President Nixon wanted to end the war, so he felt that was the only way to do it. And we went in to suppress the aircraft batteries while the planes dropped the mines to keep them from being shot down. When they told us to come out, nobody had been suppressing the shore batteries. They had range on us. And that round that landed right here about 30 feet off our starboard side amidships ruptured this 500-gallon oil tank in my fire room, and it spilled down over hot equipment and just engulfed the entire fire room in flames and smoke. And I abandoned the fire room, told main control we were doing so, got to the main deck and counted 27 of 28 men. The man that was still down there was 18 years old, his first deployment. I told my chief I wasn't leaving him down there. Went back down and found him dead, but we got him out. 2 of my men came down to find me, and we got him out. And I came home.
Show me that room.
This would be a cutaway of the after fire room. This would be 2 alpha boiler, burners, steam drum, mud drum. This would be the main shaft from the forward engine room. It cut through our engineering space. And this was a 500-gallon light machine oil tank that we used to keep the machines oiled and full of oil. When that round went off, it ruptured it. And, my favorite place when we were underway, especially after coming out of combat, was to sit right up here on the O1 deck next to the stack, and I could feel the whole ship running from there. That was my favorite place to be.